So companies like Uber Eats, Grubhub, and others, in these times, the only money they can depend on is through the fees they collect from the deliveries. And it's really sad that they would then take advantage of the restaurants and hike the fees for the restaurants just to make up other deficits, right? So this wasn't very well thought through. As we already know, Uber has extreme poor leadership at the top. They don't think like 2, 3 steps ahead. And what has happened now, which is the right thing to do, is that restaurants have band together, fought back, and they are suing Uber Eats and Grubhub and others for hiking up these fees, and they are charging the restaurants during the deliveries in these pandemic times. Food delivery companies are facing a proposed class action lawsuit for hiking fees charged to restaurants during the novel coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Reuters reported what happened. The lawsuit filed Monday alleges that Uber Technologies Incorporated, subsidiary Uber Eats, Grubhub, etc., Postmates, and Doordash are using their market dominance to charge the restaurants as much as 10% to 40% commission on food sales, according to Reuters. The restaurants' only option to make up for the fees is to hike their menu prices and charge all customers extra, irrespective of what they order through the platform or not, the lawsuit said, as reported by Reuters. Now, that's obvious. They come in, they're hitting them with 10 to 40%. The restaurants can't survive on those margins. They obviously realize that Uber Eats and others are taking advantage of them during these times. So the only way they can survive is then they up the menu rates, right? Which reflects poorly on the customers. They see that and they say, wow, why is my local restaurant, or why is this restaurant chain hiking up the rate so much? They have to do it, otherwise they won't survive. The restaurant's only option to make up for the fees is to hike their menu prices and charge all customers extra, irrespective of whether they order through the platform or not, the lawsuit said, as reported by Reuters. They can't have two prices, right? They can't have one price if you order directly through their website and another price if you order through Uber Eats. They have to keep it uniform. But what's happening is that their price now is forced up because you got these guys jacking up the price on this side and taking more out of the menu price. So plaintiffs bring this claim for relief on behalf of all Americans who would still like to enjoy a nice dinner out with their family before defendants make that impossible, the complaint said, as per Reuters. Now, that's cool. So they're actually standing up for their own clients and say, look, we're trying to protect you, but you've got these evil companies over here that are completely taking advantage of you. So why this matters: the coronavirus pandemic has significantly reduced the in-restaurant dinings as authorities have imposed widespread lockdowns to curb the spread of the virus and ask citizens to stay indoors and practice social distancing. Both restaurants and consumers rely on the food delivery businesses as intermediary. Uber's food delivery business has seen an increase while its on-demand ride-hailing service is seeing lower demand. The company recently offered its drivers the options to get extra work in the food delivery business if they aren't getting enough rides. There has been price gouging of essential products needed during the pandemic, including hand sanitizers and medical masks on platforms like Amazon.com. But this is one of the first instances of major companies being accused of exploiting the coronavirus pandemic. Price action: Uber's shares closed 3.3% higher at $27.99 on Monday and added another 0.4% after hours session at $28.10. Grubhub stock closed 12% lower at $39.68 per share. So I'm pretty sure that this lawsuit will affect all the food delivery companies' stock price, right? And this is something we should monitor, right? The thing is, with Uber right now, they're buying time. They know that this lawsuit will only be heard way after the pandemic. So let's rather go in now, be greedy, take, and face another lawsuit on another day, right? So it's what they can get their hands on now to survive, but it's going to come back and bite them in the future. Your thoughts, please. How do you like my t-shirt? It says never ever read the comments. I do encourage you to read the comments, ladies and gentlemen. It says the internet guide to peace and happiness. I read all my comments. I give you feedback, I reply, and I always enjoy it if you leave me a comment under my video. Have a great day.